Okay, guys, இது part 3. I think this is my 7th house in this game. 6 hours முடிச்சிருக்கோம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். எதுவும் மெயின் மிஷனில் ஒன்றும் முடிக்கல, அப்படியே நம்ம கலந்து முடித்தோம். பாடி கேம் கூட நம்ம கேமை வந்து ஸ்டார்டிங் மைண்டில் தான் இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஆனால் ரொம்ப நல்லா ஜாலியாக போச்சு கேமு. இன்றைக்கி நம்ம சில மிஷன்ஸ்லாம் பிடிக்கும். அந்த லாக் பிக்கிங் லெவல்லாம் நம்ம ஆரம்பத்திலே எடுக்காமல் தப்பு பண்ணிட்டோம். அதெல்லாம் எதாவது தக்கு நம்ம மிஷன் முடிச்சுட்டு போயிருக்கலாம். அந்த இந்த மிஷன் ரொம்ப நல்லா, அந்த நைட் கிளப் மிஷன், அந்த இவனுங்களை யார் உள்ள ஊத்துறன்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கிற மிஷன் வந்து ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருந்தது. அந்த நைட் கிளப் பாஸ் டேக் அவுட் பண்ணுறதுலாம் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்தது. ஓகே, இப்போ விளையாடும். இது வந்து ஆர்பிஜி கேம்ன்றதுனால கொஞ்சம் பொறுமையாக தான் போவோம், ஆனால் ரொம்ப நல்லாயிருக்கும். திஸ் இஸ் பார்ட் 3. ஓகே கைஸ், எல்லாம் கத்தாக்கிட்டு உள்ளே போயிடலாம். இப்போ நமக்கு என்ன மிஷன் இருக்குது? இது லெவல் 18 வேணும். இந்த முஷ்டமே நம்ம dog park has to begin such a 10 to weekdays or does it you need is a chicken you got also we should return to dog critically actually he told us to attend to the rest of the wood. அப்படியா? நம்ம டாக் பார்க்கறத பார்க்கணுமாப்பா? ஸ்கில்ஸ்லாம் ஏற்றின்னு போயிடும். லக்கா போடு. ஸ்னீக்கி ஷிட், அனிமல் விஸ்பரர், இதை வீட போடு. அனிமல் விஸ்பரர் பார்த்தாச்சு. அந்த அனிமலை கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணி அட்டாக் பண்ணல, அது ஸ்மால் ஆர்ம்ஸ். அவ்வளோதான். Banshee level 6 accepted. If you know what you're doing, enemy other just another disarming landmines that is atomic grenade. இது இருக்கு, தேவைப்படும். அது ஸ்மோக் போகும். டோஸ்டர் இருக்கு. Okay. Speed center. One put a allows the device to less center for me. Put a
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a boy,
Come on.
Get on Little Vegas nightclub. Blood on the dance floor.
இன்னும் இதுங்க பண்ணி இருக்கிறது.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. I do like the rubber.
Yeah, for the words of the Reyes. Seriously, why would you even want to live with a bunch of uptight muckities?
What now? Good luck.
Thanks. Would have bled to death without you.
Demand is habitual management, but he is intensely focused on his layers. White bones shares to his skin clearly broken into several places. Pretty funny, you could use one of your engine kits to
Jumped
save
out
his
of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me. My leg! You said it! Still hurts like a bitch, but maybe I'll actually walk again. What now? Good luck.
அவ்வளோதானா இன்னும் யாரா இருக்கா So focus on the critical to the start and the rest of the window. இது இன்னும் காத்தினே இருக்கு.
It still hurts, but way less than it did.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Would have bled to death without you.
Make sure you take care of that bike when you get to it.
That rust trap? Why?
Because this was Jimmy Longhaul's first car. When it gave up the ghost in the plains,
அவ்வளவுதானே
he
இருக்கானுங்க.
salvaged what he could. Turned
வேற
it
யாரும்
into this
இல்லையே.
monster you see before you. All because he couldn't bear to be separated from his machine. That's dedication.
உள்ள வாங்க.
Also to get out of the plains. Y'all forgot that part.
Feeling better by the minute. You saved my life. What now?
We've done everything we can for Canada. They should all pull through.
Good. Thank you.
1 second though.
1 sec. I know I've asked a lot of you, and I'm grateful for what you've already done. But I need one more favor. See this girl? She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep constant watch on her, and I need cleaner, safer facilities to do it. If you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. I just need to save
இவ்வளோ
her.
நல்லவனா இருக்கான்.
What do you say? Thank you. Thank you. You've saved her life. And mine. Need anything before I get my stuff together? Of course. Let's have a look. Good luck.
ஓகே ஹை வச்சுக்கோ ஹை வச்ச பகிட்டே வரது மாதிரி பயமா இருக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஆச்சு.
Ah, hello there. The name's Theodoric Curie. Theo for friends. I need to work on these gate hydraulics, but I always have time to answer some questions, if you're here to learn about our wall. It's simply your standard concrete barrier with Tesla-styled electrical deterrence. Not an absolute marvel of what could be done, but sufficient for the task of keeping out enemies. If we had oil to power the generators, you'd see the glorious effect of thousands of volts of electricity arcing across it, deterring would-be attackers from approaching. Such a pity. I am the humble son of scientists. My mother and father were on a mission to pursue the possibility of cold fusion. Imagine nuclear reactions at room temperatures, making it safe for everyone. Sadly, they are gone, and my efforts to follow their work has been stymied by immediate dangers. Perhaps one day, I'll have the time to devote to such a monumental achievement again. Believe me, I understand. Thank you for stopping by, and good luck out there. Back to the wall.
Welcome to Mary Milkteeth's Morning After Mart. If you did some things last night that you wish you hadn't, I got you covered. I can clean you up, sober you up. Wait a sec. Aren't you the ones who kicked those Dorsey thugs out of the garden? The Rangers, right? Must be something I can get for you.
Why was I say?
Remedies for regret, children. Headache pills, hair of the dog, pills for the pox, pills for the pain, and first aid kits for those of you who might have started something you couldn't finish. All guaranteed to fill you with pep and put a spring in your step. What can I get you? Just a simple humanitarian who... You'll be back.
Did you ask your wife about concerns about...
All the classics.
Clowns? I don't want to talk about it. Not one book on clones?
You can't leave me wondering. It was... old security drone. Its timing belt broke, so it,
The level interior apartment. Level 2 full of it. Primary mission dog. Our new health will only be used as people who can also we should also focus on getting a critical infrastructure up and running, recruit personnel because a big jailer, midway doctor, an armory quartermaster, and garage mechanics. So we built up the base before facility purchase them at minimum. We should staff we should staff midway armory functional medical base staffed by a doctor who can turn the woman. We have found someone to manage our base. Our prisoner will be well kept and kept well in blind. As a we speak to Chef Daisy, get a colonization who can be found in downtown. He thinks she might be able to get her find some more tips. Daisy கிட்டே பேசுவோம். Medical bay கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. மேனேஜர் big prisoner will be kept and kept well informed. Someone to manage அதுவும் கண்டுபிடிச்சாச்சு. ஜெயிலரு medical bay and armory quartermaster garage mechanics. So, okay. இது ஃபுல்லாக எக்ஸ்ப்ளோர் பண்ணியாச்சா? The bodies of the scorpions.
Came here for every...
Yeah, this whole place is a gloss. But who wants to hear all the ugly details?
Chemical agent, white and blue thought as fantastic.
Why, hello there! My name's Old Baldy, and me and my friends here. Now, just stroll from stage to stage, and we'll tell you the story along the way. Any questions before you go? Great! Then on with the show! Youngest son of the Buchanan clan. Brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree, could swing a sledgehammer before he was 3. Learned to read and write before he could walk. Finished all his schooling before he could talk. Showed all his teachers a thing they had a better idea. Believed they could rule by murder and fear. Tried to steal Colorado from our patriarch. Little Saul proved his bite was worse than his bark. Drove out the Dorseys and gave their land to the poor and the needy and the Indian. So mercy for the merciless was his stand. So he hunted the Dorseys to the very last man.
Greetings, visitors. My name is Junko Murayama, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Saul Buchanan Colorado Heritage Museum. You're about to embark on a journey through history as we share with you the people and events that made Colorado what it is today. Our new and improved animatronic exhibits will bring history to life as you learn about the rise of the patriarch, the unification of the 100 families, and their battles against the Monster Army and the Plains Gangs. The staff of the Colorado Heritage Museum asks that you do not interact with the exhibits. Ready? Let's go!
Anything ever happens to the Patriarch, Colorado is screwed. Nobody else can hold this place together.
Check it out.
All I did was ask a few questions.
The woman is scowling and kicking snow as she glanced the border of museum. She jumps when you approach.
Who? Oh, hold on. You're the Rangers, right? Talk of the town. Welcome to Colorado.
வணக்கம்டா ராகேஷ் காலையிலே ஜோக்கு who are you? Why did the museum close? We have to wait at the production.
Junko Murayama, sculptor, roboticist, amateur historian, and former curator of the Colorado Springs Museum of History. Can you believe it? I really fixed up that museum. Before me, just a bunch of dirty old trash we had to go look at 5 times a year in school. I brought the place into the 22nd century, scavenged some old robot parts to rebuild the animatronics, remade all the replicas from scratch, cleaned all the blood off the scar collector weapons. Good stuff. Officially, because of the Dorsey raid. But I think they didn't like the questions I was asking about the Patriarch's history while I was renovating the exhibits. I mean, why else would they tell me they'll be hiring a new curator? What's that got to do with the raid? I don't even know. I sent Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's private secretary, a list of questions about the Dorsey family and the routing of the Plains gangs. Just trying to clear up a few weird discrepancies, you know? Well, he doesn't get back to me, and then the raid happens, and I'm out on my ass with no explanation. That's weird, right? Heck yeah, I am. Animatronic exhibits portraying our great history. True relics of ours. Just some real A-plus quality work, if I do say so myself. Oh yeah? What'd you think? Right? Nice to be appreciated. I mean, I didn't do it for the praise, but if you want to keep on, I'm way into that. That's rad! Heck yes! Thank you! You won't regret this. You're over at the old airbase, right? I've read all about that place. I'll see you back at your HQ.
அந்த எக்ஸிபிஷன்ல ஏதோ ஒன்று ஒழிச்சு வைக்கிறாங்க.
Youngest son of the Buchanan clan, brave survivors of the fall of man. Baby Saul grew straight like a tree, could swing a sledgehammer before he was 3. With the families behind him, Saul went to war and fought all the
monsters of Satan's resort. He lined them all up and he cut them all down till Flap the inhaler surrendered his craft. Then came the gangs of the Eastern Plains, hoping to rob us of our worldly gains. Saw them coming
சரி போயிடுவோம்.
Baron Brygo arrested, charged with treason.
Rangers, what brings you here? Indeed.
All these greenhouses. And what do they grow? Beets, mushrooms, and cabbage. Goddamn gippers. Cut off our oil supply. That's our only source of power. Goddamn gippers. Cut off our oil supply. You read the last issue of the Colorado Patriot?
The worst, dude.
Real funny cartoon in there. When Jeffy ripped the robo arm off that scar collector, I cracked up.
I was gonna ask about the artifact, but never mind.
What do you need, Rangers?
Now that we are going to have a delicate question, the bats are present for here, so 2 steps. Yeah.
Why? Want me to say it should be you?
The Rangers could keep Colorado safe. We had the right friends. Only if that's what it is.
Spoken like a good soldier. Didn't mean to put you on the spot. Okay, maybe I did.
You said next year will need the friendship of the marshal. Are you friends now?
I like you, Rangers, but a girl needs to be sure before she commits, if you know what I mean. We ain't quite there yet. Roger that.
Glad you're on our side, Rangers. Sheriff's impressed with you, Rangers. Not many people impressed.
You ever hear those stories about, what are they called? Donuts? Fried dough?
Need to complete my mission to lock Pikra.
Don't forget sprinkles. Of course I heard them.
Too bad they're just myths, though. No way someone could have made that, even before the deluge.
Oh,
I believe, man. I believe.
எங்க போய் இந்த மிஷனை தேவைப்பட்டேன். சரி வாங்க போ. லீவ் பண்ணுவேன் இந்த இடத்த விட்டு.
Hello, Rangers.
This
is Gideon Reyes. I'm addressing you from Broadmoor Heights. The Patriarch has made it known that you are in need of logistical support. I can happily make a few calls, speak to a few people. In exchange, I'd like to ask that you hear me out on a proposition. It's not a thing I really do, this ransoming of aid. But these are unusual circumstances, and Colorado Springs' future hangs in the metaphorical balance. I wouldn't be asking for such an exchange if I wasn't desperate. I'll be at the church in Broadmoor Heights, and I'll tell the marshals to let you through. Come find me here.
Talk to Gideon Racing bro அப்பாடா ஃபைனலாக ஒரு மிஷன். Gideon Race asked us to meet him in the church in Versailles. If the marshal tries to stop at the gate, we should tell them that he is expecting us. Level 5 அது சரி.
Got a proposition for you, Rangers. You're the CO around here? Huh. Okay. Quality setup this time. Better than back in AZ. Guess Daddy Buchanan's buying you all the good gear.
Who are you?
Gary Wolf, freelance security consultant and synth hunter. Got a proposition for you. I helped the Rangers during their whole Cochise debacle. They might have come out strong if they'd listened to me. Too bad. After the Rangers nuked Cochise, and themselves, I figured somebody competent had to chase down its mechanical brood. So I recruited folks who'd lost family to synths, and I formed a posse. Decommissioned a dozen of the plastic punks in AZ, then heard a feud headed east and followed them here. Now I'm getting flack from that tin star twat Daisy for exchanging fire with the synth we tracked to Colorado Springs. That's where you come in. Interferent bitch told the marshals to shoot us on sight if we stepped inside the city limits again, so we can't go after this October 11 synth. Was hoping you might be interested in taking care of it for us. Cash bounty for its head. Jesus, you're not one of those, are you? Fucking simps are always talking about how synths are sentient. They have feelings. Bullshit. That's how they trick you. Synths are just top-grade robots. What makes them dangerous is that every one of them has a little piece of Cochise in their electric brain, like a virus. And if you leave them alone for too long, that virus spreads. And pretty soon we have the goddamn robot apocalypse all over again.
Wow.
Not on my watch. We cap them as soon as we see them. Don't give them a chance to talk. Are you kidding me? Cochise is the Rangers' greatest enemy. A supercomputer that almost exterminated them twice, and which built an army of synths to kill every last human on Earth. Rangers aren't training their recruits at all these days, are they? Yeah, no idea why. Synths are weird that way. It and another synth called Tourmaline K'd some civs on their way here, just for kicks. So watch yourselves. 11 is a stone killer. Gotta be neutralized before it kills again. And killing it will help us find its comrades. All synths got a radio in their heads. Lets them communicate long distance and triangulate on each other. Once I crack 11's head open, I'll hack it for their locations. You want to go after the others too? I'll make it worth your time. We cornered 11 downtown and tried to take it out quietly, but there was a snafu and we had to open fire. Shot up the street, wounded some civs. Silly bitch wouldn't listen when I warned her about the synth. Acted like we were the problem and sent us packing. Fuck her.
Hey now, that's my ex-boss you're talking about, Hoss.
Lucky you quit then. She's a frag candidate for sure. Add it to your list? Ought to be your top priority. Whatever. We'll wait here until you bring back its head. Should still be downtown somewhere. You'll know you're near it when you start hearing weird static on your radio.
Downtown.
Squad, at ease.
Hi, I'm Austin. I'm new.
Welcome aboard. Where are you from?
Oh, around. Hello, Rangers. Permission to speak? I just wanted to say thank you again for saving my life. If you hadn't talked to Judge Watkins, well, I wouldn't be here, and I'm really happy to be here. I guess that's all I wanted to say. Oh, and, Mom thanks you, too.
Guessing it's gonna be tough getting that Valor kid out of Denver in one piece. It's gotta be done.
போயிடுவோம். Different hiding in the level 6 level 5 முடிச்சு வரோம். எங்க நம்ம வண்டி
Refugees are getting into Colorado? The marshals run a pretty tight ship.
the guy head to World Map to take the video. And it was a effective against conducted targets such as robots with a higher weight science skill. You will gain additional critical chance and damage with these weapons. The future of color talk continuing this lot more heights. Indicating the motion side stop for food. Lot more heights से काट लिए சரி இந்த இடத்துக்கு போய் போறோம்
my pleasure to bid you welcome to the bazaar. Come in, for the night air is chill, your wallet heavy, and our goods plentiful. Bring us your wealthy, your rich, your full purses, and if you can't afford it, just stay away. This has been a Monster Army production.
those Sagarabi seem to be playing game of keep away. One of them was no one to baby that. The other was on. Try to avoid this. You got any chance of getting away and did.
Please. I assure you, your bazaar shopping experience is completely safe.
You may have folks fooled, Ananda, but not me. I know something is fishy here, and I'm leaving.
Shame. Ah, over here, friends. Welcome.
Before his times have been completely with my destiny, he bows explanation.
Salutations and assorted felicitations. Welcome to the bazaar, the marketplace of the unusual. I've not seen you here before. Know this, the bazaar can be found underneath our feet, buried by layers of snow. Access is restricted to the lucky few who possess an entrance pass. You can purchase an entrance pass at the door from our esteemed hosts, the Monster Army. Or, if you lack the funds, simply find an established merchant to vouch for you. Oh, a misunderstanding, I assure you. There have been some troubles in the bazaar of late. But nothing our esteemed hosts, the Monster Army, can't resolve. I assure you, inside the bazaar awaits a satisfying and secure shopping experience. Up the ramp, you'll find the door to the bazaar, covered by a vehicle. My name is Ananda Rabindranath, Manorite missionary, merchant, and your humble servant. I was assigned to answer any questions you may have. Felicitations.
You're looking for people who've been smuggling refugees into.
It is common wisdom to keep one's mouth shut when one lacks courteous things to say. Truly, I find the very idea of smuggling people revolting. With that said, if I were a less discreet person, I'd suggest that you drive out to the old parking garage down the road to the north. Who knows? You may find your answers there.
I suggest that you drive out to the old parking garage down to the road to the north.
Ah, I thank you. I endeavored to provide the teachings of Mr. Manners to those inside the bazaar. Alas, they seem to prefer that I spread the good word out here instead. A folly, I think. But who am I to question our gracious hosts?
Can you speak more about getting into bazaar?
Naturally, I have this way, friends.
If civilization collapses, all of Colorado Springs will look like this.
You'd think with all these people waiting to get in, the bazaar would be amazing. You'd think.
Is card where this carefully make more tools for the mixing of chemical.
Felicitations. You do seem like people of refined taste, without a doubt. But a man of class does not abandon his employ. Friends, go inside, speak to Mr. Jacob Martin, or as others call him, Flab. When the bazaar is safe again, my conscience will be clear, and I will be most pleased to join you.
Have an exquisite day.
The Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners, Chapter 1, on the proper use of etiquette. It is a common misconception that etiquette exists as a means of affirming one's social status at the expense of the uninitiated. That is, it serves as a barrier to keep the uncivilized apart from their betters. Of course, nothing could be further from the truth. Etiquette and proper manners are the glue that binds civilized society together. And it is the duty of civilized persons to educate the less fortunate for the betterment of all. Proper etiquette, gentle reader, is the balm that soothes the savage beast.
Trying to keep a lookout here, lambs. Go talk to the door guard.
இங்கேதான் வாஸ் பண்ணுறாங்க.
Looking for an entrance pass? Use the intercom to talk to the door guard. Otherwise, move along.
Intercom door. अच्छा ब्रेक जाइले this week is what on date travel to life.
A lamb stands at the door. What sacrifice do they bring to the door of monsters? The lambs speak. You know what? You asked me a straight question. Let's forget about the lamb nonsense. The bazaar lies beneath your feet, covered by decades of snow. The only way in is through the gate beneath this RV. The only people who can open this gate, we, the Monster Army. If you want to get in here, you need to do one of two things. Buy an entrance pass, or get an established bazaar merchant to vouch for you. Sometimes we let Colorado's most famous in, but it's been years since such an exception was made. Huh, that's nice. Doesn't mean shit to me, but I'm happy for you. More than it should, honestly. But that's what happens when one party has a monopoly on supply. Sorry. Anyway. The lamb stands before the monster army and offers its pitiful treasure, but it is woefully short. Look, pal, this is a trade hub, not a charity. Go back down the ramp to the Hopeful Camp. Maybe you can trade some goods there to afford the entrance pass, okay? Then you don't come in. This door is controlled from the inside, so you're stuck out there until you stay warm.
Me first!
ஒரே வெடி வெடிச்சிச்சு.
DJRIP bringing you your daily dose of monster movie facts. Did you know that the movie Escape from Psycho Prison was filmed right here in Colorado at the old Supermax prison? Oh, it's true.
How to get to annual get. Oh, Adana. Say. Okay. Bomb. Colorado Springs.
Amigos, es un show at the Clown Museum in Arriba. Take the tour, then visit El Big Top and learn what it really means to be a clown. Children under 10 are free. We can't get enough of those cabronitos. Arriba, los payasos.
Paint static sound வந்துட்டே இப்ப we start up vertically into this cover the protection gives shaking the will be not over don't take it out vertically.
Car's a lot like an old dog sometimes. It won't learn new tricks, but that doesn't mean you can't trick it into doing what you want.
You keep saying that, but this truck's dead as good manners.
Tell you what, how about we do a little wager? I bet I can get that truck up and running before the end of the night. If I win, stop second guessing.
If you lose, we'll have to make lunch every day.
Joe the other day, and he said that he might be opening up some real estate as well.
Yeah, for the words of the Reyes's to buy up and turn into playpens.
Seriously, why would you even want to live with a bunch of uptight muckaties?
Maybe I'll join the Marshalls. I do like roughing people up.
இங்கேதான் இருக்கு இங்கேதான் செக்யூரிட்டிஸ்லாம் நின்னுறாங்க
closed until further notice. City dumped totally lame by local youth.
By order of the Patriarch, only authorized personnel are to pass this gate.
My uncle, Gideon Reyes, wants to speak to the Rangers.
Oh, of course, Miss Wesson. Open it up, fellas.
ஆமா ப்ரோ பிரடா ப்ரோ இது விளையாட்டுக்கு ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்கும் ப்ரோ நம்ம விளையாண்டோம்னா ரொம்ப நல்லா செமையா இருக்கும் ஹண்டர் ஃபேமிலி இருக்கிற இடம் நினைக்கிறேன்
So they killed the Wessons, the Shures, the Jacksons.
I wish they'd...
You just want eye candy.
Guilty.
Everyone is welcome in this church.
Get us on that.
Ah, you're the Rangers, yes? I'm most pleased to see you. I'm Gideon Reyes.
Uncle Gideon, you heard about my family?
I did, Sabrina, and I'm so sorry. You know you always have a place in my house, for as long as you need.
I know. And I am grateful. But I have a place with these Rangers now. We mean to see justice done for my family.
Is that so, Rangers?
Amanda.
She was always an impressive girl. My sister would be proud of her. Now, I expect you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that requires a delicate touch. But first, you need to know the truth about this city. Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. We can barely feed our existing population, and now smugglers are bringing refugees into the city every day. If we had enough food to support them, we would welcome them. But we don't. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says the crisis with the Dorseys and his children have left the marshals spread too thin. It seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. It's infuriating. And that is why I've called you.
Sounds like travel patches policies we punish.
You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to overwhelm us. And the cause, well, it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't be done, the alternative would be changing the regime. Which, even for those who have wanted it most, has seemed impossible. Thus, we must address things that are possible, like discouraging smugglers from bringing refugees to the city. The plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the eastern gangs, people started settling out there, thinking it was safe. Now the gangs have returned, and all the homesteaders are fleeing back to Colorado Springs. Not at all. You will be well rewarded, and not just in money.
I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with the mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything. Thank you. I'm told the smugglers are operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of Colorado Springs.
Operating out of the Bazaar, a trader's market east of.
When you find them, well, do what you can. Convince them to take the refugees elsewhere. Convince them to stop entirely. Arrest them. I just want this problem to go away. Thank you for agreeing to help. You are doing Colorado Springs a great service. Goodbye, and good luck.
Okay. Adukku the Bazaar.
I can't believe I'm stuck with this assignment.
I'd know this drone anywhere. It was my father's favorite. Must have been damaged when the Dorseys raided our house.
You're not supposed to touch that. It belonged to the Wessons. I've got orders to keep everyone away.
That's right. I recognize that drone. It ran little errands for my father and alphabetized his books.
No, I mean, no, ma'am. Please, don't mind me. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
Author the job for a full system restart.
Hey, look at him go.
I used to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them. Added more guards, looks like.
Delivery for the Patriarch from the Sumner family.
I've told you before, drone. The Patriarch isn't interested.
Departing respectfully.
Oh, look. Tourists.
Oh, Melissa, you're too much.
Even with this beastly...
Hark.
Don't say that to your lungs.
My family will be avenged.
A phone. Your status. Objective lock. Lift a few things for you in the yard. Honey, love that.
That was Dad. Always thinking ahead. It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were traveling, they were here. Their spirits filled.
Hey.
They do not. Wow, Mama used to.
ஓகே, அது போய் பிசாருக்கு போயிடும்.
Move along now.
பிசாருக்கு போயிடும். மெக்கானிக் எவனா இருப்பான். எவனுமே இல்லை, வாங்க போயிடுவோம்.
Marshals don't give us trouble.
Can't believe the marshals shut down Brygo's club. What are we...
Damn gibbers. Cut off our oil supply.
Can hardly wait to get
It's
back
our only
inside.
source of power. I've heard the patriarch is sick.
Sure is cold, eh?
Sure am glad you were...
Mom? Oh, sorry. Never mind. Why? What do you want? I don't know. We were heading to Colorado Springs with a lot of other folks when I hurried here as quick as I could after, but I ain't found her anywhere. I keep hoping. No, please, I just need you to go away, please. There was this smiling lady. She said she had some food, and I could take some back to my mom if I came with her. She was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage. One of her men took me out of the cage. I kicked him as hard as I could and ran. They didn't find me in the dark. And then I saw some refugees and stayed with them till I got here. Bye.
The marshals don't give us trouble when you're around.
Boiled beets for lunch?
Sure is cold, eh?
Would you rather freeze to death or burn?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on.
All right. Burn. You're gone.
Brown and chocolate pudding for me.
Okay.
வெளியே கொண்டு அந்த சிந்து இருக்கான்னு பார்த்தேன்.
Keeping the refugees here is just temporary, right? Here to serve.
Bizarre.
are free. Trust in the Gipper, and may the God President bless America.
Travel Commission contribute human smuggling. Clearly, travel commission and marketing and find a way to establish human capital. Let's change the city.
Please. I assure you, your bazaar shopping experience is completely safe.
You may have folks fooled, Ananda, but not me. I know something is fishy here, and I'm leaving.
Shame. Ah, over here. Now, you can purchase an entrance pass at the door from our esteemed hosts, the Monster Army. Or, if you lack... up the ramp, you'll find the door to the bazaar, covered by a vehicle. It is common wisdom to keep one's mouth shut when one lacks courteous things to say. Truly, I find the very idea of smuggling people revolting. With that said, if I were a less discreet person, I'd suggest that you drive out to the old parking garage down the road to the north. Who knows? You may find your answers there.
I said that you drive out to the old parking garage down the road to the north.
Then I will endeavor to supply more answers. Of course. Our immediate environs are a safe area, protected by the Monster Army. Wander outside these confines, and safety is not guaranteed. Find me in the camp if you have need of me again.
Not the promotional.
Who you are, but if you ain't looking for trouble, I got some stuff to trade. Maintain your vehicle and don't stop if you don't have to. These days, a flat tire or a stalled engine could be the end of you, consumed by the elements. Just some odds and ends I've taken in trade might be useful.
ஏன்னா இந்த நாட்டை பார்க்க பார்த்தோம்னா க்ளவுன் விசிட்லையா
Oye, mamones! The fuck you doing here? This ain't just a museum, pendejo. It's sacred ground. A shrine to the great joke. And you're gonna get it! Arriba, payasos!
Now you see me, now you don't. Scared? You should be, pendejo. Scared? You should be, pendejo. Now you see me? Damn! God, hurt. Nice catch, pendejo.
Level 5 தான் இருக்கானுங்க எல்லாம்.
We can handle this, right?
Side area चलना level 2 सीखे सकते हैं
¿Estás ready, chingao?
Executing order.
What the கிரேனேட்லாம் சரியாகவே எடுத்துருவாங்க காம்பேக்ட்டு போறேன் யாரையோ.
Let's play!
Awaiting orders. Executing order.
Don't worry about, folks. Happens all the time.
வேலை முடிஞ்சு தப்பாது. தவறா balance in Nanjairo and adjustment. Television position currently taken maintenance service frozen open. Yeah, do something puzzle மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஓ பவர் இப்போ வருது. ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே. Nice flame power. Nice. வந்துடு. கிடக்குது. அவ்வளோதானா? சும்மா தானே இதேடா பண்ணியிருந்தேன். Parking garage. Level 8 வேணுமா? Parts இது.
Что наметила партия, выполним. 20-й пятилетки энергию конкретных действий за коммунизма.
Oh yeah, I remember you. We met before. Looking to trade? Adios, strangers.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் guys, வந்துடும். Okay.
For verily I say unto you, the gods have turned their faces from this fallen world, and only the works of the righteous will bring them back again.
Okay.
God is sweet, and the screams of the dying are like sweet music to the divine. By our gifts shall we be judged, brothers and sisters. So says the prophet. And so, let us gather the fruits of the flesh, and with our labor create a heavenly chorus that no god can deny. Only then will we be worthy of sun and rain, of green fields, and a bountiful harvest. Cast forth your lines, brothers and sisters.
North side இந்த பவா இது ஐ யூஸ் ஐட்டம் ஒன் செட் யூஸ் ஐட்டம் ஒன் செட் keep grenade இருந்தது Okay. Keep checking it. சேவ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். லெவல் 8 இது ஒன்றுமே பண்ண முடியாது.
Senor Bubbles! Where you at, payaso? The pigs are getting hungry.
Went up top for a food run. Got him on board who took a wrong turn. Back now.
Ready when you are.
எல்லாமே லெவல் 8ல இருக்கு. ஐயோ வெச்சு இது எப்படி நான் லெவல் 8 கிட்ட நம்ம இப்போ போகவே முடியாதப்ப. அதான் மிஷின் இருக்கா? இது இப்போ பண்ண முடியாதப்பா. இந்த ரெஃப்யூஜிஸ் மெத்தட் அப்கிரேட் பண்ணிட்டு வந்து தான் பண்ண முடியும். அந்த சிட்டை போய் கண்டுபிடிக்கிறாரு பாருங்க.
Calling all Rangers. Red alert! Red alert! The city of Phoenix is under attack by a rogue AI and his horde of killer robots!
level 5 vantage around. intelligent. Downtown Colorado Springs போவோம். Pode voltar. Ambush. Ini level 9 ah. Ini வேலைக்கே ஆகாது இது. இருக்கு அதுக்கு ஏற்றி இல்லை போச்சு.
Executing order.
Need some help.
இங்கே ஒன்றா இருக்கு வேறு பார்க்கவே இல்லை இதுவா Wasteland டர்ன் பேஸ்டு காம்பேட்டில் வரும் Wasteland 3 nada
That was awesome!
Okay, loot. Nice. Colorado Springs. Go.
Careful about that radiation.
Oh, yeah. No. What do you do? Radiation. திரும்பி தெரியாம போயிடும்.
Oh, you want to talk to Mama? She's the one in charge.
I was talking to Village and Joe the other day, and he said that he...
Yeah, for the words of the Reyes's to buy up and turn into playpens.
Welcome back, children. Had another rough night? Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand. Welcome back, children. Had another. Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
An old security drone. Timing belt broke, so it vibrates real fast.
brainwave distillation அது வேணும். Use item also. Okay, we find what the lock button. வாடா அப்பார்ட்மெண்ட்டுக்கு.
Can you see me? Do I exist? They must never know. No one must ever tell them. Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious host.
Yo.
Again, juggity juggity jug. this tree the weight of its arm. Know where you are going? Do you wipe for things that wife is showing you?
Dunk பண்ணிருக்கானுங்க.
No one must ever tell them. Never tell them. Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts. Home again, juggity juggity jug.
ஏத்தினே கதான் ஹெல்த் ஆகும்.
Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of home again, juggity juggity jug. Sunday, 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 nitro burning funny guys. I can see my own self. Home again, gracious of hosts. Thank you so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts.
மாதிரி சம்பவ காரணங்களா இருக்காம தெரிஞ்சிச்சு.
Home again, juggity juggity jug.
செத்துருங்களா அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கோ. அவன் மட்டும் எதுக்கு உயிரோட இருக்கான்?
Need some help.
Super.
so much. You have been the most gracious of hosts.
ஓகே ஓகே गाइस இது நம்ம அப்புறம் ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம். இந்த குயிக் சேவ் பண்ணுவோம். நம்ம ஈவினிங் வந்து ட்ரை பண்ணுவோம். நன்றி வணக்கம் गाइस, நன்றி வணக்கம்.